Hey guys, Henning and Morten from FlippedNormals here, and in today's video we are going to be making, I think, the most stupid video we've ever made, but it's for the trees, so bear with us.
Yeah, stay tuned. We're serving the environment here.
So, you've probably seen this all around YouTube lately, and maybe there's even a TED Talk that you've seen about saving the trees, or planting more trees. And recently Mr. Beast did a video about planting 20 million trees, in which he utterly failed, but then recruited the rest of the internet to assist him. And today we are going to be attempting to, I guess in quotations, plant 20 million trees inside of ZBrush. Now this is the most ZBrush cowboy thing you can possibly do. And yeah, I think it can work. So let's just get started.
So why plant trees in real life? You can just do it in 5 minutes in ZBrush.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so to start off with, I mean, it's really, I feel like it's kind of pointless for me to narrate this tutorial because nothing I think you're going to see today is going to be of much value to you. It's really just to plant the trees. So I'm kind of relying on Henning here to come with nice tree facts and commentary because he's read the book Life of Trees. Is it Life of Trees?
I don't have a whole lot of tree facts, to be perfectly honest here.
Okay, so it's we are going to cheat a little bit. I have a pre-made tree here. Now don't judge our modeling skills. It's I made it in Blender.
So that explains a lot of things. we're sorry.
Yeah, I've done everything you're not supposed to do with a 3D model in order to make this work. This only has 13 verts, non-manifold geometry. These two verts are merged. There's no planes or no faces on the inside of things, just to make it as lightweight as possible.
We're going to CG Prison right after this, and we're going to stay there for a little while if you don't hear from us.
Yeah. So to start off with, let's just give our tree some generic tree colors.
The important thing is that you don't look at reference, you just assume what a tree is going to look like.
That's really what, for the best, I think, especially when you're planting 20 million of them. That looks like a tree to me.
Yeah, that reads as a tree.
Okay, so we have our plane. This is where we're going to be planting our 20 million trees on.
What's important when it comes to the ground as well is that the ground has a ground color. Again, you're not allowed to look at any reference for this.
That's true. We're just kind of eyeballing it. That kind of looks like... Okay, that's too unrealistic. There you go, up the realism.
There we go.
Fill that, and then we'll switch back to a prettier material so we can actually see what we're doing. Okay, now we have a giant tree on our plane. Next up, let's fix this plane. So I have some noise that we can load in here. Pre-made noise, just Photoshop clouds and you're good to go. And then get rid of that. And set it to UV. See what we can get here. Oh, that looks terrible. Maybe something like that. Turn off smoothing and apply the mesh. Okay, something like that can work. So just before we get any further with this, let's just subdivide our plane to give ourselves some of that realistic, I guess, resolution. Delete lower. Oh, actually, didn't mean to apply that. There we go. Let's check it out now. Apply that. Okay, so now we have a nice bit of variation. So because we made it with UVs, we can then just tile this plane across, and it's gonna look pretty good, I think. Now comes the exciting part. And that is
the tree part.
Planting the actual trees. So for this, we are going to be using nano mesh.
See, it's very future-like, right? We're planting trees in the computer using nanotechnology. It's pretty cool.
It's out there, man. Okay, hide that tree. And now this is where we're going to be planting our trees. Let's see. Insert nano mesh on all polygons, and then we just click there. Now we have trees. So right now, not that impressive. We only have 4,096 trees, but we can fix that. Now we might, I know the idea is to go to 20 million, but we'll see if, depending on the computer here, if we can go a little bit above. That would be pretty cool. So fit that to the plane. and set the alignment to the normal. And it's a little bit off, so let's rotate it. There we go. Have an offset of 1. And now we have perfectly spaced trees. This is like kind of like, I feel like California, where you just see trees in perfect rows being planted. And let's just see what this can take. Okay, that's 3 million trees.
Well, that's our plan. 3 million trees right away.
Okay, so 3,030,699. Now this is where I'm not good with math. So we'll do 20 million divided by 3 million and what? Do you remember the number?
I have no idea.
Let's see. 3,030,000.
This is the quality content you come to our channel for, I'm sure.
Okay, so we need 6.5 planes in order to make this happen. So I think we're going to go for 8.
I think we should round it up to 9.
Okay, we'll go for 9.
Casual.
So we'll go for we'll go for 9 planes, which should put us a little bit above. What is that actually? If we do 9 times that, that's 27 million trees planted in ZBrush.
Almost 50% more than a goal. I'm pretty excited about this.
I feel like that should be like a new record. Okay.
Probably is the record for the amount of trees actually had in any ZBrush instance at any one time.
I would guess. I'm just going to take this distribution down a little bit so I can actually just play with the variation. Because right now it doesn't look super realistic.
Unlike at the end where it's going to look 100% photorealistic.
Yeah. So I'm just going to a little bit of offset with some variation to it. A little bit of the Y offset. Vary the length a little bit. So some are kind of bushy and some are tall. The C rotation maybe a little bit as well. There we go. Now we have perfect, completely random nature variation. Okay, still at 3 million. So I think it might be a little too dense right now. So something like this. Okay, that's more realistic. Definitely more realistic. So yeah, I guess the hard part is over now. So now comes the actual boring part. We'll take our planes. Let's see. Go under deformation. And
since we were clever on using the offset the way we did, now it's going to tile perfectly and using a tileable map as well.
1, 2. Okay, and then we'll just continue that for a little bit. That's the wrong way. There we go. So it might give you some errors when you try to plant 27 million trees, but I think ZBrush is a environment warrior, so I think it might let us complete the job. Let's see how it performs. I feel like I can hear the computer starting to make a little bit of noise now.
Yeah, I can smell some smoke as well. There are firemen outside.
But we're pretty close now. Okay, it's getting hard for it to okay, please don't crash. I mean, it'd be really bad if it crashed right now. No, I think we're good. Okay, that was just a tiny blip. Okay, we're so
I guess technically we have already now planted 20 million trees. The remaining 2 are just for vanity.
Okay, come on, ZBrush. Don't let. Oh, okay.
We can do it. Don't die on us now.
Okay.
All right.
Just one more. Please. Okay. You might think to yourself, why didn't you just combine nanomesh and array mesh? Well, the thing is, the two are kind of dependent on each other. So even if we combine them, the max number of trees that we would be able to plant would still be around 3 million on this PC. And there we go. That's 20 million and some trees planted in ZBrush.
100% photorealistic. This is approved by all the big VFX houses. Yeah, just go for it.
So, okay, let's see if solo mode can help this a little bit. It's it's really struggling now.
I hear a lot of noise.
Maybe
this is a pretty beefy computer as well.
Maybe we should just stop at 20 million. It would be a sad thing to just end the tutorial here without like a view of.
You say tutorial.
I mean, I suppose parts of this could be helpful in, using nanomesh.
Or saving the environment.
Okay, so there we go. So we'll just frame this a little nicely. Oh man, you can see all those trees. Look at that. Look at the level of detail. That's the thing. When you plant 27 million trees, take that, Mr. Beast.
He can even complete 20.
You don't really need that much resolution. So
And that is why we cheated and made the best tree model in the whole world.
there we go. Yeah, 13 verts times a
20
lot.
million.
And there you go. You have 27 million trees planted in ZBrush. Now, the reason we're doing this, obviously, is to support the trees. So in the link, there's a link in the description to the Arbor Foundation where you can go and donate for the trees. And for every $1 you donate, they are going to plant 1 tree. So we thought this would be a really nice initiative to jump on, obviously, because, you know, it's the trees. We all love trees, especially Henning, because you read that book about trees.
Like trees.
Even though we didn't get any tree facts,
No, we
actually.
didn't.
Do you have a quick tree fact here at the end?
No, I have nothing.
Oh, okay, whatever.
You should definitely save them.
So definitely go and donate to the Arbor Foundation and help us save our planet. Thanks for watching. If you're looking for training or high quality assets, make sure to stop by the FlippedNormals marketplace. And if you're interested in supporting us by buying our merchandise, you can check that out in the description below.